everyone says, well, Bitcoin's positive because, hey, it's a new monetary system that allows us to, transact around the world without having a third party deciding whether or not we can transact around the world. It's also limited in supply, so we know that no one can cheat us, no one can scam us. And also, it will be the future of money. It can replace our current financial system, and once it does, it's be worth a lot more. So it's worthwhile investing today. So I have to wonder, so where's the negative? Where's the downside here? Where's the downside here? Well, the downside is if you're a businessman, there is a downside. when you put together a business, you're going to have to hire staff that work at a low wage locally, and if there's no way to do that, right? It'll be impossible for you to actually run a small business. So that's one downside. And then secondly, let's just pretend that it is possible to do that. That person will have to increase their value constantly because the money that you're paying him is constantly increasing in value. And that for some people is very difficult to do. So somebody who has a mental challenge, they will always be jumping from job to job to job, and they will not have any kind of stability of jobs or income. We're all Bitcoiners now. We all accept Bitcoin. This is effectively the downside, right? And then when you're transacting, there'll always be the issue of if you're not transacting in a paper currency that's on a pull scale, not a push. So for example, Bitcoin is a push, meaning that I have to send it to you. But credit card is on a pull, right? So if I give you all my credit card details, anyone can use that to pull money out of my account. And then I have to call the bank and tell it to reverse that in that scenario. So it has the advantages of being able to stop fraud a lot easier. Whilst fraud, there'll be a lot more of it in when we're using a Bitcoin standard. So once that happens, then a lot of these guys will come into the fraud market and do all kinds of scammy things, and because most people are just going to fall for it over and over again. So a lot more fraud will be existing in this universe of Bitcoin. The right way to deal with it is not to create new laws, though. Is just to allow people to learn from them and learn mistakes and not fall for them. I mean, anybody promise you I'll take care of your money, just don't do that, right? I'll take care of those Bitcoins for you. Just go thanks, but no thanks. There's no point, right? Just hold your Bitcoins and spend them as you need them. Don't try to gamble or risk it at all. But most people won't do that. They'll just end up throwing everything at some sort of get rich quick scheme, and they'd lose all their money, whether they're old or young or whatever. And they do it over and over again. So that's some of the downside that I can think of when it comes to the Bitcoin becoming money. From a development perspective, a lot of people believe that ETH has a lot of uses, like for building apps, etc. And do you think ETH would flip BTC? Let's see here. Yes, it will, because it has more utility in a sense of that it can do smart contracts and complex derivatives and complex financial products that we're currently using today. We can have complete insurance applications running on Ethereum, which and all these derivatives, which are valued in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. So yeah, we could end up seeing Ethereum valuation flipping Bitcoin in the future. But will it stay there? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.